Hey, and welcome to the club. This is your March transfer, Be Fabulous, and I'm going to show you how quick this groovy little project comes together. Your Club Couture shipment comes with a B-sized Be Fabulous transfer and 3 paste packets in Couture Teal, Bumblebee, and Peacock. I've gathered my surface here, the favorite and versatile board and base, and some other tools, a fuzzing cloth, scissors, a small squeegee, small dishes to use for paste, a marker, and a water bath for easy cleanup. I'll remove the base so the board will lay flat while I work on it, and now I'll prep my transfer. I'll just cut the transfer here. It's a 2-part design, the words and the fun shadow piece. So I'll mark the backer sheet to correspond with the artwork just so it's easy to clean up afterwards. And then I'll get this shadow piece fuzzed. I'm just laying it on the terry cloth side of my fuzzing cloth to pick up a bit of lint to soften the adhesive a bit. On a transfer like this with so much screen area, you really don't want it to stretch as you pull it off the board, and fuzzing really helps. Now I'll position this on the board, leaving a bit more gap at the bottom since I know the board slots into the base there. And I just want to note that there are registration marks here, but since I'm using a smaller surface, they actually extend off the top. So I'm just going to have to line this up on my own, but it's okay, it's not too hard. Now I'll prep my first paste, this beautiful peacock color, by snipping off the corner. And I'll just knead it a bit before I squeeze it out to make sure it's mixed well, and then squeeze it into the dish. I'll load up my small squeegee with plenty of paste and spread it over the screened area. Once I have good coverage, I'll just scrape off the excess and try to get it as smooth as I can. And now I'll peel the transfer off the surface and just put it in the water bath to start the cleanup process. Now I really have to wait for this layer to fully dry and set. I definitely don't want to pull any of this first layer up when I do the second. You can hurry this process a bit with a hairdryer, but either way, you'll be able to tell that it's dry as the color lightens and evens out. I'm going to make sure I fuzz this top layer really well too, because that will also help prevent damaging the first layer. Now to position this top layer, it goes right on the top right of the shadow. And I'm just kind of checking through the screen, following the shape of the letters. Of course, with a larger surface, the registration marks would be helpful, but it works okay for me and I do really love it on this smaller surface. Now I'll prep my next paste and I'm using Couture Teal. Just knead it a bit first, and then snipping off the corner, and then squeeze it onto the dish. Now with a clean squeegee, I'll load it up and smooth it over the words. Take off the excess again and peel the transfer up and into the water bath. I just loved the tone-on-tone color combo here, but this bright Bumblebee yellow comes with your kit too, which would be so great in any combination of these colors, because no matter how you lay it down, it's simply going to be fabulous.